The Magical Garden, the day the wind forgot its way. A warm breeze drifted across the magical garden. The flowers swayed lazily. The herbs shimmered in the morning light. Everything felt peaceful. Lira walked along the stone path, carrying a tiny watering can. Her steps were soft. Her eyes were bright. She hummed the garden's new morning song. Beside her, Pipori floated in excited circles. He wore a crown made of clover. It kept slipping over his eyes. I made it myself, Pipori said proudly. It's a guardian crown, very official. Lira giggled. It's very sideways. Pipori beamed. Sideways is a style. As they reached the lavender beds, the breeze faltered, then slowed, then stopped completely. The lavender froze mid-sway. The chamomile stood stiff. Even the marigolds looked confused. Lira frowned. Pipori, the wind stopped. Pipori's glow flickered nervously. That's not supposed to happen. The wind always visits the garden in the morning. It helps the plants breathe. Lira knelt beside a still lavender stalk. It feels worried. Pipori nodded. If the wind doesn't return soon, the herbs will grow restless, and restless herbs are very dramatic. As on cue, a basil leaf gave a dramatic wobble and then fainted right onto the soil. Pipori gasped. We have to find the wind! Lira stood, determined. Where do we look? Pipori pointed toward the far edge of the garden, where the fence met the tall wheat of the whispering fields. Wind always enters from there, he said. But if it didn't, something must be blocking it. Lira took his hand. Then let's go. They stepped into the golden waves of the whispering fields. The wheat usually murmured secrets, but today it was silent. Lira brushed her fingers along the stalks. The wheat stood perfectly still beneath her touch. "They're not whispering," she murmured, her voice as soft as the morning light. Pipori shivered. That means the wind didn't pass through here at all. They walked deeper. The wheat grew taller. The air grew stiller. The silence grew heavier. A tiny, muffled whoosh puffed out from somewhere nearby, like a shy breeze practicing its voice. Lira pointed. "It's coming from over there." They pushed through the wheat until they reached a small clearing. At the center sat a swirling ball of wind, trapped inside a ring of fallen branches. The wind whirled helplessly, like a little bird caught in a nest. Pipori gasped. "Oh no, it's the morning breeze. It must have gotten tangled in the branches during the night." Lira stepped closer. The trapped wind fluttered weakly. It sounded like a sigh. Pipori circled the trapped wind. "We have to break the ring, but carefully. If we scare the breeze, it might scatter." Lira knelt beside the branches. She touched one gently. "It's okay," she whispered. "We're here to help." The wind calmed slightly, wobbling less and leaning closer, as though it trusted her. Pipori glowed brighter. "Lira, it likes your voice." Together, they lifted the branches one by one, slow, gentle, patient. With each branch removed, the wind grew brighter, stronger, happier. Finally, the last branch was lifted, and the tiny breeze wiggled excitedly, ready to burst free. The morning breeze burst free, spiraling upward in a joyful swirl. It danced around Lira. It twirled around Pipori. It ruffled the wheat back into soft whispers. Pipori laughed. "You're welcome. Please don't get stuck again." The breeze nudged his clover crown, which immediately slipped sideways again. Lira giggled.
They returned to the magical garden, stepping back into the place that felt like a warm hug made of petals and sunlight.
The morning breeze rushed ahead of them, sweeping through the herbs, lifting petals into the air, waking every sleepy leaf. The lavender swayed, the chamomile jingled, the marigolds cheered. Pipori floated proudly. We saved the wind. Again, very official guardian work.
Lira smiled softly. You did great.
Pipori glowed pink. We did great. They sat beneath the moonpetal tree. The breeze circled them gently, like a grateful friend.
Everything felt right again. Almost.
A sudden sound drifted across the garden, a soft echo, warm and distant,